Yo, 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 yo. Let's go live. Let's go live. Chat gang, chat gang, chat gang. Let's get Instagram in the chat too. You know what to do. Yes, I see our guest. She's in the green room. That's good to go. Let me just get Instagram in. My moderators, I can see my mod in the gang too. That's good too. That's good. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yes. Let's get things going on. Yeah. Let's just get Instagram here. So yes, YouTube. Make sure you like the video, guys. Everyone that's in the chat, make sure you like the video. Share the video as well. If you're commenting in the chat, make sure you share it. We're gonna just quickly go into Instagram and let Instagram know what's going on. But for YouTube, please like the video, as you know. If this is the first time you're in the chat, please subscribe to the chat. Of course, you turn on notification bells. So Instagram, you know how this goes. We don't actually do it on Instagram. That's what I was looking for. Thank you very much. Oh, well, I didn't mean to. I don't know what I just done. Yeah, pin. Yeah, cool. So guys, why is it doing that for? Yeah, it's pinned. So guys, yeah, the best way to watch the show is on YouTube. Search Mynameischyna on YouTube. It's quite easy. Or just click the link in the bio and it'll take you to my YouTube account and you see the live stream that's currently going on. Okay, so just to do that. Yeah, guys, make sure you like the video on the way in. Don't forget to hit the super chat button. So super chats is a way to support the channel. You can just give a one-off donation and you can get your comment read out while you do it as well. If you want to join our membership area and get more content, I know some of you guys have been wondering where the whiteboard sessions were. Like I said before, it was going to go strictly just to members. So if you want to still be getting some of that content, then make sure you join our membership, because from January it's going to be strictly for members only. And I know you guys have been missing them, right? And I'm very busy. I told you guys, like, I was giving you lessons, I was doing you lectures. You thought I was going to be doing that every single night. Oh my gosh, you thought I was doing that every single night. Yeah, so for everyone that keeps asking about TikTok, you have to understand, like, yeah, I'm actually gonna, at some point, I'm gonna turn off this stream on Instagram. I'm gonna go to TikTok, but YouTube has the best framework for what I do, and it also allows me to able to speak about the things we want to speak about. We have restrictions on Instagram, and I was like banned for like 3 months I think 3 months, and I got banned again, so another 3 months, like 6 months on Instagram. So like, yeah, they don't want us to have these conversations, but we're having them on YouTube. So if you want to join in the conversations, then make sure that you jump on YouTube, because it's not on Instagram that I do my stuff. And you know what, we were going live 5 nights a week. I'll do about 3 to 5 nights a week. Of course over Christmas it was a little bit different, because obviously we were all over there. But make sure you hop across to the YouTube. It's quite easy. Yeah, shout out to Kabuguno. I see you there. Yeah, the easiest thing to do if you want to see what we're doing, because I'm going to have a guest in as well. She's currently in the chat as well. So if you want to see the split screen, then make sure you jump across to the YouTube, because I'm not going to be focusing on here. I'm just literally streaming on here so you guys know what we're doing, and it's pinned there. Okay, let me read some of the chats. Yes. Yes, Nikki, I see you. Big up, Nikki. It's always good to have you in the chat, Nikki. Big you up, Nikki. Yes, Evelyn, we got you in the chat. Merry Christmas. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so rude. I'm so rude. Merry Christmas, guys. Oh my gosh, where are my manners? Sorry, where are my manners? Merry Christmas. I hope everyone had a good Christmas with your family. I hope you've eaten. I hope people are still eating. I know I'm still eating. I know I went to my mom's house and I've been eating jollof rice for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm not joking. It's been nothing like going and getting traditional African food, fufu, everything. Eat it. Love, trust me, fufu and eru. So Merry Christmas to everybody, okay? Yo, shout out to my boy Mystery Skulls. I see you there. Oi, that's my brother. Oi, Louis. Louis, that's my brother. That's my family over there. Go check out his music. Yes. Big up Winston. It's great to see you too, my brother. Great to have you here. Wow. Oh, guys. Evelyn says she's never caught a China live. Right, let's go, guys. Evelyn, welcome. So if you've never caught a live, then this tells me you're probably not subscribed to my channel. That tells me you're not subscribed to my channel. So Evelyn, please, the first thing you do is you subscribe, because it's lovely to have you here. Like, and people think that we have a lot of women that actually watch my content and actually support what I do. So whenever there's a new lady in the group and she shows herself, we like to make her feel welcome. So welcome to the chat, Evelyn. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. What you need to also do, Evelyn, you need to turn on your notifications so it lets you know when we drop content as well. And if you really want to support the channel, then please, if you like the content, what I've been putting out, then you can easily do it by hitting the $ and hitting them with a super chat, and that contributes to the channel. But it's good to have you. Regardless, it's good to have you. Okay? Welcome. Let me just go through the chat. Big up Talk Real, I see you. Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Everyone's in here. I'm liking to see this. Yes, Mr. Jason Washington. Hey, Jason, guys, go check out my collaboration currently now with Ace Vane and Studio Total Onyx. It's crazy. Guys, you've heard about the BBL. Have you heard about the BDL? What's the BDL, you're asking? Okay, the BBL is the Brazilian butt lift, but the BDL is the Brazilian lift. Yes, for men, Basically penis enlargement, and we've got a comedy skit currently going about it. Let's go. Big up my guy, Mans. Welcome. Hey, Mans, man. I know you missed the content. Mans expects me to be working every single night. He wants content every single night, but he has to understand that that's not how it works, man. Guys, support the channel. Please like the video. Everyone in the chat, please like the video. It's free. It does not cost you anything. Please like the video. Like the video. That's what we ask everybody. Welcome. Gala Ariella, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. That's another new face. It's good to have you in the chat. You know what? I'm liking all the new faces that I'm getting in the chat. That's always good. Yes, it's good to see you, Mons. Done and done. Big you up, Evelyn. I don't know Evelyn, but welcome to the chat. Man like Kerwin, yes, welcome, bro. Okay. All right. So, guys, tonight's live, let me get to tonight's live. Mum knows best, live from Cape Verde. So tonight we're gonna have, if you read the description, tonight's live, we have a lady that's gonna be coming on. She's a single mother, and I think she said she's age 45, and she takes in my content. And when she first messaged me, she said to me, oh, like, a lot of the stuff that was going on with the OF girls, and a lot of the some of the viral content, she was like, she didn't understand it. She was like, why women acting like, why girls acting like this? And I was like, this is kind of how it is. And she's like, no, like they have no morals, they have no respect for themselves. And I was like, okay. And she was like, I would love to come on your show. And I was like, and she said, oh, but I think I'm a bit like, am I too old to come on your show? And I said, of course not. Like, I said, why? Whoa. First of all, I said, like, you have an experience, and your mother, and you're taking in my content. And I think this thing where people think we take experience from everyone. This is how we get better. Like, especially what I find a lot of older people, mainly women, but some men as well, when they make mistakes, they don't like to hold themselves account, or if they would do it differently, they're not going to tell anyone else. They're just going to say to them, oh, you know what, just go do the same thing. So this is not about being right. This is not about knowing it all. This is about, when they say it takes a community, a village, they love to say, women predominantly love to say it takes a village, but what that actually means is it takes a collective village's experiences. It also takes, it's collective experiences. And part of collective experiences is by listening to other people. Yeah. What do they say? A wise man learns from his mistakes. A wiser man learns from the mistakes of others. So that's essentially what we do. And I find a lot of times women get triggered due to their mistakes in the past or whatever, and they can't have these conversations, and it always comes kalash. So I'm always appreciative of women that can see the real conversation that's at hand, which is the family unit and the breakdown of the family unit and how everything stems from that, and all of these things that stem from that. Single motherhood, crime, suicide, baby fathers, OF, like all of these things stem kind of from that. So I, you know, the conversations I'm always trying to have involve a deeper conversation. So I do appreciate people that are willing to have that conversation and can see what happens. So yeah, so we're gonna bring them to the chat. She's actually as well. She's currently in Cape Verde, that's in Africa. If you guys don't know. And so yeah, so I'm not sure how good the connection is gonna be, but I appreciate her for doing this for us for that. So yeah, guys, if everyone's ready, like the video. So before I get, you know, I can currently see how many people, got 11 people in the chat. So please make sure every single person likes the video. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the chat. We have our moderators in the chat, Doug MPA, and he's going to be moderating the chat. So make sure you follow his instruction. Okay. With that being said, share the video as well, guys. Share the video. Make sure you share it to your friends, your network. Let's increase all the people that can watch this, because this is going to be a good show. Okay, live from Cape Verde. Let's get this lady inside the chat. And Michelle, if you're in the green room, just make sure you have your audio turned on and your camera ready to go.
I think so. Right. Oh yeah, you can see me. I'm doing all right.
I can see you.
That's good. I wasn't sure how well this was going to go. I told you I'm a little technically challenged, so yeah.
No, you've done quite well actually. I
I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, I can see you. The camera's set up as well. It's quite well lit. Back in the audio.
Is the lighting okay? I do have like this light thing here, but I didn't turn it on.
Okay, I don't know if you had a light, it probably would make it slightly better. But if
let me turn it on.
Yes.
Does that help?
Slightly better is fine. Don't worry, it's not a photo shoot. Don't worry about that. You're fine. Okay, cool. And so you probably heard a little bit of the intro first. Did you about what I said? But yeah, if you want to just introduce yourself, just say your name, say where you're from. We currently know you're in Cape Verde. Obviously, your age, your relationship status, and kids and stuff like that. Just introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I'm Michelle. I live in Manchester currently. Single parent, been on my own for 9 years. World traveller, love travelling. Kids. I've got 5 of them, a lot. I don't know what else you want to know about me. Is that enough?
Okay. Were you ever married? Was you ever married?
Yeah, so I've been married twice. Very, very, very poor choices of husband. But yeah, twice.
How many fathers?
Baby fathers, 2.
Two. So how many to each kid? How many was it? So was it from the 3 to the first and 2 from the second, or?
So we've got 2 to the first and 3 to the second.
Okay. And how long of each of your marriages? They must have been quite long.
So we've got 7 years and 16 years.
Okay. And so what's the age ranges of the kids, if you don't mind me asking?
No, not at all. 28 all the way down to 9.
28 all the way down to 9, yeah?
Yes.
Would you have, like, what's the ratio of girls and boys?
Boy, girl, boy, 2 girls.
Okay. All right, cool. So who's the eldest? The boy?
The boy, yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. And the fathers, where were they from, if you don't mind me asking? What was their background?
So one's they're both English, but one's a English guy, white guy. The other guy is mixed race Nigerian. So okay, English mother, Nigerian father.
So the first set was he a white guy or was it a black guy that you dated afterwards?
No, the first guy was the white guy, and then the second guy was the black guy.
Okay, cool. So you had the 2 kids with the white guy, and then you had the 3 kids with the black guy.
Yes.
Do you mind telling me why you feel? First of all, who initiated the divorce?
It was him. So I grew up. I come from an Italian background, so I grew up very old-fashioned Italian. That's how I was raised. So for me, it was about being married and sticking with that marriage.
Yeah.
My first husband died. That's why I wasn't with him still. And then I obviously was able to marry somebody else or get with somebody else. But yeah,
wait, sorry. Your first husband passed away. You didn't. So he passed away.
Yeah.
So, first of all, sorry to hear that. So, do you mind me asking what he passed away from?
A heroin overdose.
Wow.
Yeah, you wasn't expecting that, was you?
Wow. Okay. All right.
Has that thrown you, China? Has it thrown you?
It hasn't thrown me, but it's going to navigate the conversation a few different ways. But bear with me, and I'm just going to make you aware as well. There's going to be comments in the chat and things on the screen. Just focus on.
Listen, whatever anybody's got to say doesn't affect me. You know, who I am, what I am is me, and it is what it is. I tell no lies. You know.
Yeah, it's just because there's going to be things on the screen and stuff. I'm just letting you know. So just focus on me and.
Yeah, I am. I'm not even bothered what they say.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So, did you know he was a heroin addict when you married him?
So he previously had been, and then he got clean, and then he relapsed. So, yeah, I knew his past. I was perfectly aware of this decision that I was making to be with him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So talk to me about the overdose. Where did it happen and how and who found him?
I found him 2001, dead on the front room floor.
Where were the kids?
They were at my mother's house.
What was it like finding him there?
It was traumatic, but I always thought it was him that was going to kill me rather than him that was going to die. Do you know what I mean? So
was he abusive?
Well, yeah, he was. Yeah, very, very.
Talk to me about the DV in the relationship. Speak to me about it. On the skit, what was it like? And remember, only say what you feel comfortable to say. And I'm just trying to gauge.
I'm comfortable to talk about. I have nothing to hide. I was a kid when I met him. I had a very traumatic upbringing. I was 17 when I met him. I was stupid.
How old was he?
He was 11 years older than me. So yeah.
So wait. So what?
Sorry, my phone is. I thought I put it on something.
So it was. What old was he? 28 when he met you?
Yeah.
And you were 17.
I was 17.
So were you still in school?
No, I wasn't in school. I left home when I was 15.
Why did you leave home when you was 15?
Because I couldn't take the abuse anymore. I couldn't handle the abuse there anymore, so I had to leave.
Oh, okay. Wait, we're going back again now. Okay. So if you don't mind me, okay, you've said it. So you was in an abusive upbringing?
Yeah.
Sorry, at the hands of
my mother.
And when you say abuse, the levels of abuse, what are we talking about here?
Extreme emotional abuse, really, really extreme. My mother's a narcissist. So I grew up in a narcissistic family.
I'm going to listen to your story because it does, but that word seems to get thrown. It's a word in 2023 that seems to get thrown away.
Yeah.
And
I hear what you're saying, but this was stuff that I'd worked through and stuff that I knew before it even became a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I did my therapy many years ago. Before everybody was a narcissist. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so upbringing, home. What was your childhood like? Did you have your both parents in home?
Yeah, both parents are home. my mother was the dominant person. My dad's a nice guy, but he's a very weak man. So he just allowed my mother to behave the way she was behaving.
What did he do for a living?
My dad did a bit of everything. He worked. He came from Italy in when did he come? 1960s. He came from Italy. So he used to work in factories, printing materials, stuff like that. But then he also did like he could do everything: building houses, kitchens, gas, electricity, everything. My dad could do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, but he was he one of those? Because I know a lot of Italian men, like the old school guys, they were quite quiet. Like, you know what I mean? Because I have a few friends, they're Italian, and their mums like their dad was quite quiet, and their dad was short and quiet, and their mums were just like, you know what I mean? Was he one of those ones?
No, it was the case. Like when he flips, you know what I'm saying? But he will put up with a lot of shit. Honestly, he will. Yeah.
Okay. So then you left at 15. Where did you go at 15?
I was working as a waitress, and I got myself a job in one of the local restaurants. That's what I was doing, working as a waitress.
Okay. All right, cool. So then, all right, take me back to how you met your because he was 28 and you were 17 and you was out of the home. Take me back there. So you've left your home because you had a traumatic upbringing and you was having a abusive relationship with your mother. So you've left now and now you're living on your own. Where are you staying?
So I met him through a friend. That's how I met him. Just kind of, I think I was so desperate for love and for acceptance from somebody, and I just kind of fell into this relationship with him.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, when did he propose before you had your first child?
Yeah, so we ran away to Gretna Green to get married because I was
Gretna
only 17.
Green, man, like Gretna Green, yeah. That love, okay. You ran away to Gretna Green.
We did.
To make an honest woman of you, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think more me as well, because with the way that I'd been grown up, we had to get married. Like, it was just what we had to do because we had to. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. So, all right. So then you have your first child with him.
Yeah.
How soon after getting married did you have your first child?
I got married I was pregnant already when we got married. So we got married in the January.
It was up the duff shotgun wedding,
Only just. I think I must have got pregnant at the time that we actually got married, because we got married in the January and then my son was born in the October. So
yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool. So then your son was born, your first son. What was the gap between your next? What was the gap before you had your next child? Because you had a girl, you had a boy, girl, your girl, right?
Yeah, boy, girl. Yeah, so just under 2 years.
Yeah. So under 2 years. Okay, cool. So now take me to the right. So everything was good. It was all good. Take me to how we get to him dying of a heroin overdose.
No, but nothing was ever good. This is what I'm trying to say. Nothing was ever really good. I was just desperate to be with somebody and to have love and to have all the things that I never had when I was a child. And I was just desperate for that situation. And he was just somebody who was there at the right time, and he had his own struggles. And I think we just came together for that reason. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that struggle love.
Yeah,
but
I think
so. You were 17 and he was 28.
Yeah, but I think because of the situation at home.
What's a 28-year-old man doing with a 17-year-old girl?
Listen, do you know what? Back in those days when I was younger, there was loads of guys that were at it, like looking for younger girls like that.
No, we know that. But I'm saying, like, at no point, I'm saying to you, like, don't you think that's part of the problem because you were young?
Oh, definitely.
And you came from, you know, I would say you was probably looking for a father figure. You was looking more for like a father figure in that.
Yeah,
Did you
no,
not say?
I was looking for somebody to take care of me because I had all this stuff that went on when I was a kid, and I was just looking for, like I said, I was looking for that love, and I was looking for somebody to take care of me.
Yeah. The reason no, because you know what it is, as you're saying it, I have to pick up on those points, and I'm like, well, you was 17 when you met him, so you know, and he was 28, and at that point, you know, being a 28-year-old man, what do you want to say to your 7-year-old girl? You know, like, you know what I'm saying? When I speak about men dating younger, I'm not ever speaking about that. Like, do you get me? Like, I have a problem with that. I have a very big problem.
Yeah, no, and you know what? It's right as well. It is right as well
it's
to
not
have
with
that.
you. I don't have a problem with you, and that's a different time. We're having a conversation. It's a nuanced
No,
conversation.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying, like, you know, when you look at the prevalence of it in terms of, you know, I was 15 and I had guys that were in the late 20s trying to run me down, get me around to the house. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if it's the same these days, but back in the day, that's what it was like.
Live, love, plan, pray says over here, addicts generally get with addicts. I was going to ask you that question.
Okay.
Did you ever consume drugs with him?
Yes.
Okay. What was this the same? What drugs was it? Same as him?
No. So basically, what happened is after I had my second child, I was fat, and this guy didn't like fat girls, so he brought home some amphetamines. And he said to me, I'd never took, at this point in my life, I'd never took drugs before in my life. And he brought home some amphetamines, and he said to me, he said, "Oh, you take this and you'll be skinny in a few weeks." So obviously I took it. But it was the best antidepressant that I'd ever took in my life. I couldn't own.
What did it feel like? What did it feel like? What did it feel like when you took him?
So I'd always suffered, like, from being a kid, from the age of 14, like I was in the hospital in the psychiatric unit, you know, like diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, depression, anxiety.
We missed that part of your upbringing.
There's a lot.
So there was a part when you was in your teen that thought you was in the psychiatric unit.
Yeah. I went. Well, I wasn't inpatient, but I was under the psychiatrist, for not being well. Basically, I went. There's other stuff I'm not really ready to talk about that happened to me around that time as well. But yeah, I was quite unwell.
Okay, carry on. That's fine.
So anyway, it was when I took this drug, it was like the best antidepressant I'd ever taken in my life. It was. I felt like I was like super mum. That's the only way I could describe it. You know, I'd gone from feeling depressed and anxious and unstable to being like the world's best mum. The house was clean. The husband was looked after. Everything was just, I felt great. I was losing weight. I felt good. It was great. Yeah. And then from there, he started using with me. And then it just became a big spiral then out of control of weekend drug use, partying, and then other drugs got introduced as well. But I never ecstasy, cocaine. So and then he decided to take heroin. I did try it, but I didn't like it. I think I was lucky in that respect because I didn't like it at all. But I did try it 3 times. So I was trying to be the same as him and get on his level, and that's what he wanted for me.
You know, you're lucky you didn't like it.
No, it was the most horrible feeling, and I've never been so sick in all my life. I swear to God, it was horrific. So yeah, definitely not for me. I wanted to feel alive and awake, and I can sit there and feel depressed without taking anything. Do you know what I mean? So
how old were your kids when you found their father?
3 and 5.
So they were really too young to really to understand the concept of what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, they were too young to understand, but yeah. My mother made sure they understood, because that's what she's like.
Okay. So okay, so then take me from them. You have a child, you have a son that's 5 and a daughter that's 3.
Yeah.
Your husband at the time is dead from a heroin overdose. You're currently are you using at this point amphetamines, or
you're flat out using.
So where did your life go to from this point then?
So it went even worse. So the kids, my mum came and took the children.
Yeah.
And they went to stay with her. And from when she took the kids, that's when I just completely lost it. And I moved to a different town, and I got entrenched, because before, my using was it was exclusive to me and him.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really around a lot of users. But after he died, then that's when I was. So I moved to a different town, and I just became entrenched in the whole drug use thing. It was quite horrific, really.
Talk to me about it. When you say horrific, because the average people, like most people, are not going to understand what it is, the drug world.
So basically, it's just my whole life was just consumed by it. I had nowhere to live. I was just going from drug house to drug house. Yeah, and then I had a situation that happened to me that was really quite bad, and yeah, it was just bad times.
Did you commit any crime?
Yes, I did.
What crimes did you? Don't say it. Furthermore, just tell me what did you commit crime for? Don't tell me.
For money for drugs. But sometimes it was just a case of that I'd lost it in that moment. Sometimes it was fun. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and say to me, it wasn't great. Sometimes I was just going out there doing it for fun. There'd be a group of us that would go out and we'd do this or we'd do that.
Have you been to prison?
No.
Okay, cool. Have you been arrested before?
Yes.
Have you been charged or been to court, trial for anything? Or
many times? Yes.
Many times?
Yes.
But you bust case, yeah? So, all right, cool. So, tell me what you've been... Tell me what you're... what you don't mind speaking about.
It was just drug-related crimes, like, your typical possessions. The first one that I got arrested for, this is whilst my first husband was still alive, and that was methadone. That was intent to supply, because the police came into the house and he had previous convictions. So I just took the charge. I just took the charge for a minute so he wouldn't get locked up.
So you took one for the team. You took the charge, yeah?
Yeah, I took one for the team. Yeah, I did.
It's an honourable thing to do.
Stupid, not honourable. It's honourable.
I mean, that's what tends to happen when you tend to be the person that's a new plate there with no conviction. Oh, I can't take that, man. If it happens to me, but you're cool. Don't worry, don't give you get a slap on the wrist.
Yeah. So I took that. But yeah, it was just all drug related crimes. So, like theft, criminal damage, possession of drugs. I used to get a bit rowdy as well. So there's a couple of assaults on there as well. So yeah, that was that.
From who, men or women?
Oh, police. Oh, it was police.
It was really outside, isn't it?
Yeah, listen. I got a whole afraid charge and everything. It was horrific. When I look back on it now, and I think, oh my god.
Afraid is one down. Afraid is one down from riot.
Yeah, it was a situation.
You realise that?
It was a situation. No, listen. It wasn't rioting. It was a situation. So what happened by this time, I'd already met my second husband. and me and him had an argument one night, but I was wanted for some shit. I can't remember what I was wanted for.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait, I don't want to get to okay. Let's just before we go ahead. I want to take us from here. So now you have your 2 kids are with your mother, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. The one that you call a narcissist, right? What the gap between your kids, between your first husband passing away from a heroin overdose to your next husband? How does that happen? How long is that? What's the gap?
God, it's literally like, God, I would say it was weeks, mate. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Wait, hold on a second.
Okay.
Your husband just passed away from a heroin overdose, right?
Yeah.
Your kid, your 5-year-old son and your 3-year-old daughter have been taken off you or been given to your mum's care because you're no way, shape or form to be looking after them. Okay. Yeah. You're currently on drugs, all right? And you're outside for 2 weeks in the streets and you meet a new guy?
Yeah, babe, but probably about a month after. Yeah, I met him about a month after.
And this guy was a black guy, this guy?
Yes.
Okay, and what you said he was obviously British, but where was his background from? Where was he? African, Caribbean?
Nigeria.
Nigerian. Was he actually Nigerian, or did he grow up in here?
No, so English mother, Nigerian father.
Okay, English. Okay, cool. All right, English mother, Nigerian father. So, how did you meet him? What was he doing at the time? What was his job? What was he on? Was he on drugs as well?
Listen, he didn't even have a job, right? So basically, I'd gone round to this drug house. It was a friend of my first husband's and his girlfriend, and they were having some domestic. I was supposed to be stopping there with them, and they were having some domestic. So she said to me, she said, "Oh, you can't stay here. You're gonna have to go up to my brother's house." So I went up to a brother's house, and my second husband was living there with her brother, and that's how we met.
So, did he sell drugs?
Yes, and he also a heroin addict.
Wow. I was gonna say he was either selling drugs or he was taking drugs, because I don't know how you're gonna be hanging around with these people. So you're either selling the heroin or you're doing the heroin or something. Yeah. Something's going on. So then you met your second husband after your first husband passed away from a heroin overdose only a month later in basically a crack den or heroin.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And
you guys hit it off.
Yeah.
I need to know why it's so hard for me to find a wife, or you know what I mean, and some of my girls to find a husband out here, and you're just out here meeting men and women in crack, people getting married, cracking love. You know what it is? Because one thing you guys need to know, and this is not, I'm talking through you, I'm not talking at you.
No, it's fine.
They call this stuff cracking love. Like even on the street, right? Go look at the tramps on the street.
Yeah.
They'll have a relationship. It'll be cold outside. Who have his bay there while we're out here struggling. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, so, do you know? Let me explain that to you. So it becomes a bond, a really fucked up bond. You know, that you get between drug users in relationships or even as groups of people, and you become bonded by that. You become bonded by that.
Someone wants to know how she got her kids back. You do?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, she does. I know, I've seen she does, but just say that because they're probably thinking we're gonna get to that part. They're like, has she got her kids back? I just want to know now. I just want to know. Just tell me now. Yeah, she's got her kids. Yeah, so you guys can just chill out. The kids are there. They want to know. Ariela says, I get that she might recover mentally from her past, but how do you laugh about it? It's still sad. I cannot and will never laugh while talking about my essay in childhood. I think people handle things differently.
Do you know what it is? Let me answer this. Yeah, so I I'm at peace now with what happened. You know what I mean? I've dealt with it all.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm not sat here now victimized by it or feeling bad about it. It is what it is, and it's part of my life and it's part of who I am.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, it just is what it is, and my reaction is just natural for me. You know, if somebody else is sad and doesn't speak like this, then that's cool. You know, that's their reaction, but that's what it is.
Okay, so all right, so now you don't have your kids. Your first husband, he's not even cold in the ground yet, and you've met your basically your potential new
The second
husband.
one, yeah.
The second one. How long between you guys meeting in the crack den before you guys get engaged?
Oh God, it was a whole story. So it was very.
How long? Okay, more importantly, how long?
So it was 2000.
Let me ask a different question.
Okay.
Did you have a child first before you get engaged? What was it like before? Did you get engaged after, or did you get pregnant before?
No. So it was very long till I got pregnant. So he was obviously in and out of jail and stuff like that. So yeah.
So he was in and out of jail. What was he in and out of jail for?
For drugs and burglaries and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Just drug related crime, basically.
Yeah, just petty crime, drug related crime, yeah, drug fuel crime, right? Drug fuel crime. So okay, so take me through it. He's going into jail, in and out of jail. You're on the streets doing drugs, doing stuff. What?
So, no, so basically, what did I say? I'd say about a year and a half after we met, I went into rehab.
Yeah.
And he got locked up. And I went into rehab and I sorted myself out and I got clean and everything. But obviously still had this connection with him. I thought it was love, but I don't think it really was. So yeah, so I still had this connection with him.
I think it was drugs. that's what I think.
No, do you know what? You know what I was thinking? You know what I was saying to you though? Yeah, I think I loved him, the addict. So when he was on drugs, he was a totally different person. Because when he got clean, that's when like everything changed between us, because he wasn't the guy that I fell in love with at all. He was a completely different person. You know, like he wasn't the guy anymore. So
this is why he divorced you.
What?
This is why he divorced you.
He left. Basically, he left for another woman.
And she wasn't a drug addict, was she?
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't.
Struggle, love. Like I said, you guys were bonded by your drug use.
Yeah, definitely. And the life traumas as well, because he'd been through his own stuff.
Yeah, he was bonded by it. So yeah, guys, like the video. Please like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Become a member to participate in the members only chat and members only content. First tier of membership is the price of a cup of coffee, guys. So yeah, if you want to support the channel, you know, if you like what's going on, if you appreciate the story that's been told, then please hit the $ with a super chat. It's quite easy. We read out your comments anyway. But if you want to support the channel, please do that. And like we said, we have 3 separate tiers of membership. We're the first started on the price of a cup of coffee, which is really nothing, and it gets you exclusive access. Okay. Let me ask a question. Why did she say that she wasn't addicted to heroin? Both husbands were addicted to it and she wasn't.
Yeah, that's the truth. If I was addicted to heroin, I would sit here and say to you, yes, I was addicted to heroin.
But you was addicted to other drugs though, just wasn't heroin.
Yeah, amphetamine was the drug that I was addicted to, 100%, using it every day.
Guys, you have to remember, like, everyone has their drug of choice. Some people, they just take everything, you know. But a lot of people, they have their drug of choice. Just because you take coke doesn't mean you're gonna take crack cocaine. It's yes, on the face of it, it's all cocaine, but it's completely different, right? You know, just because you take I don't know, pills or something.
No, it's true. I know guys that will rob their mum for a £20 weed. Do you know what I mean? It just depends.
Yeah,
it depends whatever the choice is, you know.
Everyone's got the drug of choice. Okay, so talk to me. So, all right, he comes out. When do you get pregnant then?
I got pregnant. When did I get pregnant?
And where were your first two kids when you got pregnant?
My first two kids were still living with my mum. My first two kids were still living with my mum. So basically, after I got clean, I had it was like a shared care thing between me and my mum. So we lived because my mum would never give back kids. It's just she would not do that. She likes to be in control of everything. She likes to be in control.
Don't you think that was a good thing at the time?
What, for her to take them?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely, 100%. 100% is good for her to take them.
But you can't really blame her for not wanting to give them back if you've had years of pattern of drug. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying.
No, because it gets deeper than that, right? So I have my son, yeah, who is black, right? My mum would not even acknowledge that was her grandson. Do you understand?
No, I don't.
So this is the mentality of my mother. So, and this is what I grew up with. So she will control what she wants to control as long as it suits her. Do you know what I mean? So it suited her and it fed her ego to take care of my children, the older two.
Yeah.
And when I had a black child, and she's a very racist woman, she didn't want anything to do with that child. That was down to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? It didn't work in her favor, and it didn't feed her to be able to have, be involved with him. She just wanted those two.
So she wanted. So she looked after your first kids while you was going through what you was going through.
Yeah.
But your next kids, okay, but she didn't want to acknowledge your next kids at all because they were black.
Yes.
Okay.
She doesn't even know that I have two daughters. Well, she might do now, but she didn't even know that I have two. Yeah. At 11 and 9, she doesn't know that I have them.
How old are your daughters? Your black daughters?
11 and 9.
So for 11 years and 9 years, your mum, you have not spoken to your mum?
I speak to her if it's completely necessary, but for me, I have to go no contact because she's just so toxic. She's just so toxic that I had to go no contact, really. Okay,
so all right, let's go. We're jumping around. Let's go back for a second. Okay, all right, cool. Right. So you're clean now, okay? So you're clean. Let's talk about your clean and your first partner. He died from a heroin overdose. You met your new guy. He was a drug addict. You guys were in a drug-filled love. In and out. He was in and out of jail. Your kids with your mom. Now you're clean and he's clean and you're back together. Okay, you're both clean.
No, he's not. He's not clean at this point. He's not clean at this point.
He's not clean. No. So you're clean and you get pregnant while you're clean. You get pregnant, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You have your another boy.
Yes.
And it's a black son, okay?
Yes.
How long before you have? Because you have three with him. How long before you have your next two?
5, just over 5 years. No, 7 years. Sorry, 7 years. Is it 7 years? Hang on.
When do you guys get married? When did you get married?
We got married. We got married in 2011. That was a proposal off of the back of one of his detoxes. I think he was just like, "Let's get married." Do you know what I mean? I think it was just it was a proposal off the back of one of his detoxes.
Okay. So then you get married. Okay, then you have your final child. Okay, all right.
No, I have the two. We get married, and then I have the two girls after we got married.
Okay, you get married, and you have two girls. Are you both currently using through this point here?
No, he is. So he got locked up when I got pregnant with my daughter, the first daughter, and he came out of prison, and then he stayed clean. My daughter was 1 when he came out of prison. Yeah. So yeah, he came out of prison, and then
just the last one. So the last time he came out, and the last child you had, was he still using while you had your last child?
No. He wasn't using when I had the last two. So he was using when I got pregnant. He was using when I got pregnant with the first one.
So the last two. So the last two that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just hold on a second. Yeah. So the last two. Okay. Cool. So now you've had the last two. Okay. Cool. And then he becomes clean. Are you still using when he becomes clean and he wants to divorce or leave?
No, nobody's using then.
No one's using. Okay. No. So now, all right, cool. So now he leaves you. Okay.
Yeah.
So now he leaves you, and you're by yourself with the 3 kids.
Yes.
Okay. And your other okay. So you got your 3 kids now. Talk to me about your relationship with your mother. She didn't want to know these kids because they were black.
Yes.
And she said that to you. What did she say to you?
Obviously she doesn't know about the girls, but when I had my son, I was walking down the street pushing the pram, and she was walking the opposite way with one of her friends, and she stopped in the street to talk to me. And a friend said, "Oh, is this your grandchild?" And she went, No, I've got my 2 grandkids already. Like, that's the level that she was at.
Okay. So when did you get back your first 2 kids at any point when you was clean and you had your 3 other kids?
They used to, obviously, like I said to you, it was shared care between us, so they used to come between the 2 houses and stuff like that. So yeah, I did. And I have.
So what was the relationship between having 2 white kids and 3 black kids?
In what way?
How was the relationship between siblings?
It's been fine. Like, it's been fine. They get on. They're all very close, like really close. There's been no issues, none whatsoever.
So don't they? Obviously, they go back and they tell grandma and say, "Grandma, we have 3 black sisters."
No. They
don't say that. They don't speak about nothing.
No, because they know what would happen if my mother found out. It would just be murders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hold on a second. Just hold on a second, guys. Anyone that's logging on Instagram, we don't actually do it on Instagram, but we're currently on YouTube. If you want to watch what's going on, if you want to see the twin screens, then like it says in there, best way, just search the show on YouTube. Mynameischyna will pop up, or just click the link in the bio and you go to my YouTube and you see the live link. Just jump into the chat there and you see the double screens of what's going on there. But I'm not focused on Instagram. I'm just letting you guys know what's going on over there. Sorry, where was I? Sorry. Yeah, so we're talking about your kids. I mean, yeah, so they don't speak about anything to do.
No, nothing at all.
Are you clean now?
I've been clean for, God, I can't even tell you. 2002. 2020.
Good.
Yeah.
You give clean energy. You're not giving crackhead energy. I mean, I'm from the streets, man. Like from where we're from, we see a lot of that ish, man. It's like, it's
no,
crazy.
Definitely not.
What's this? Leon says, for a man to have a woman open up like this is a game changer. Millions of people really just want someone to talk to. Times are deep. Oh, thank you, bro. Like, I feel this is. I don't even. I'll say I think, but I actually feel it because it's a good feeling that I feel like. I like giving people a space where they can come and speak and you can have wider conversations. I know you guys see a lot of my viral content and you see a lot of content back and forth. I know you see clips, but and a lot of people might think that's just all I'm about. But actually, if you go into the content, you realize that most of my conversations are very calm conversations, but they just involve having.
Do you know what I think? Do you know what I think it is with your?
Go on.
Sorry, yeah. Do you know what I think it is with your conversations? Why it gets a bit rowdy is because when I've been watching it, a lot of the women that you talk to, they're not accountable, which is what I said to you, and they just get their back up because they don't want to hear what you've got to say, and they won't accept it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I've seen from what I've watched of yours is there's no accountability, and you know a lot of the women on there play victim as well. I've seen a few where I thought, oh, do you know what, these women are just being victimized. You know, they're victimizing themselves and playing the victim. You know, in terms of a lot of the baby dad stuff and making choices, the choices they've made, they're not accountable for it and they don't want to hear it. And then when you put it to them, they're like, do you know what I mean?
They want to kill me. I don't know what to kill me. They want to come for me. Oh, they're mad. Why are they so mad at me?
They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. And I find this in a lot of situations as well, where you know people don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the
people. You know what it is. They love me really in real life. They love me in real life. They love me really. Don't listen to the social media. You see me in real life. The baby mamas love me in real life. In real life, yeah, of course. Why would they not? In real life, I don't have any problem with no OF girls or strippers. Like, don't look at these ones that are getting triggered because I've said something that it's for some reason they want to get mad at me. I have girls in the industry that are my friends. Like, don't allow certain women to make you think. That's like having an argument. That's like having an argument with a black person online and people call you racist because they argue with a couple. You be like, hold on a second. You know my black friend? Don't let me have one discussion or one disagreement with one girl in the industry and people be like, oh my God, you just hate girls in the industry and you just talk because you wanna. Are you stupid? Are you alright? No, she's just an idiot. The rest of the girls that I know aren't idiots and we don't have that. You know? And speaking on that, guys, go check out Sit Downs with Chai episode 2 featuring Shannon, SC Wavy, and Moby. Like, we had a really nuanced conversation. She opens up about the industry. We do the one-shot test. We speak about my artwork, and it's a really good show. So people don't want that. They don't want to see that. They just think that it's about real conversations. But people want to come onto platforms and they just want to say what they want to say and they don't want to be challenged. And when you challenge them, like most normal people would, they don't like it. But unfortunately, this is how it is. And like, people are not necessarily going to agree with everything that you say, and you should have that conversations. But people see it and they're like, they get so triggered. But you have to understand something that we're putting these conversations in the room and having these important conversations. There's something's gone wrong, and yeah, like, you know, they love it really though. Don't let them lie to you. They love it really. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They love it really. They love it really. They love it. Yeah, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a member. Oh, guys, we've got a lot of guys, man. We've got a lot of guys. Look, I've got a few of you guys have been regular members now. Like, you are members, but you're not been paying you ain't been paying your membership. You guys think this is Netflix. You think that, I'll be real, because you know Netflix, you want to be sharing, yeah, I get it, but on the Mynam's Voices, what I'm really trying to do is, we're building a network of community and people that are consuming the content, and I'm trying to tailor it more just for the group, right? So what I need you guys to do is I need to join the membership so that we can start basically curating the content slightly just for the people that have been inside here. Like I said before, the first starts on the price of a cup of coffee, which is $2.99 a month. We appreciate the super chats and the super stickers, but what we're really trying to do is we're trying to get the memberships up. So please subscribe to our membership so we can start to do more things with the members area. Of course, turn the notification bell so you can kind of see when we drop content. You guys want the whiteboards back? I know you do, but like I said, you need to get the members up. Let me get 5 more members and then I want 5 more new memberships, all right? And then we're going to get back to doing the whiteboard sessions. If I get 5 more members, we're going to get back to doing the whiteboard sessions. If not, you're not seeing the whiteboard lectures. I'm busy anyway. You see me, your boy's cooking. I'm doing animation. I'm doing cameos. Your boy's cooking. So if you want it to come back, then you guys want the whiteboard sessions. I know you do. They want it. I got. Listen, this is my power right now. They want it. they definitely want it. It's not what I said. It said, yeah, I know. That's what they say. Yeah. Everyone says stay sober, stay sober. Everyone says stay sober.
Mm.
It says Daniel late. There's been a whole story tonight, man. But we haven't finished. So okay. So your husband divorces you now. Or
Yeah.
leaves you?
So yeah, he leaves. Yeah.
He leaves you, and then he goes. What? How old are the kids when he leaves you? They're 11 and 9. And...
No, they were 6 months old, 2, and 7.
Okay,
No,
cool.
9,
All right.
no, 9. Sorry, 9. Sorry, yeah, 9. 7.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, 9.
And you're clean at this point, and then so.
Yeah.
What does your life look like when he leaves you now? So you got 3 kids, you got 3 black,
Yeah.
you got 3 kids by him, and then he's left you now, and what then?
Well, I was a mess, to be honest with you. Yeah, I was a mess. I was living in a different country, and
What country were you living in?
I was living in Ireland. I was living in the Republic of Ireland.
Okay.
So I'm on my own in a country where I don't really know many people.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was hard. I had an absolute mental breakdown. It was pretty horrific. So yeah, tough, really tough.
Yeah, no, don't mind me. I'm just gonna do some stuff over here. Just
Okay, no problem.
So you're living in Ireland, yeah?
Yeah. So yeah, so basically I had a friend who was living in Manchester, and she basically just said to me, pack up the kids and pack up the car and just come back to the UK. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
I had nothing when I came back, nothing at
Yeah.
all. So I moved in with my friend, and then slowly kind of got myself on my feet again.
So I'm gonna just quickly stream something. Just bear with me.
Okay, no problem.
Guys, drop some questions in the chat, please. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just if you guys wanna ask Michelle some questions, I wanna just clear the screen there for you. If you wanna just drop some questions, Michelle, they're gonna drop you some questions now, and if you just wanna answer the chat, we're gonna go into quick chat era. So guys, if you've got any questions you guys wanna ask Michelle, then please just send them through. And then she's gonna answer it. And just guys, remember to try to, you guys have all been respectful anyway. I don't got to tell you, but just let me just say it anyway. Just be respectful, please. Thank you.
Will I get to see these questions if they pop up?
Can't you see them in the chat?
I can't see anything. I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing it right. Are they popping up?
Oh, you can't see them in the chat. You can't see the chat that's there.
I don't think so. Where do I go to for the chat?
Okay.
Right. Okay. There we go.
Can you see that? Okay. Someone said, please show her my suggestion, China. It's not meant to be disrespectful. Women will tell a man the truth with a quickness. Remember, so. If she hushes a bit more, becomes more attentive and listens, she can make a side chick to a financially sound man in his 60s. Just being real. Huh?
Okay. Well, I don't really know what to say to that, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really want to be a side chick to a financially sound man anyway, so
That's not your.
It's not really what I'm looking for, to be fair.
That's not your bag now.
No, it never was really.
What was your bag? Tell me.
I used to go for a walking red flag, innit? Obviously, you can see from my past relationships. I mean, I've been on my own now for 9 years, so Long time.
When you say you've been on your own for 9 years, is that completely with no?
What, with no sex?
Well, I mean, you said it. I didn't say that. But go on, yeah.
No, I've had sex, obviously, but I've not had like a relationship for 9 years.
It's quite fun, guys. Whenever this is what you need to do. Whenever a woman says, "Yeah, oh, for 9 years," ask them the simple question: "Have you had sex?" And all of a sudden, they start laughing. Oh, because I'm talking through you. Women can always find someone to have sex with. They can always find someone to have sex with. Trust me, because women control access to sex, but men control access to relationships. So majority of the time, when a woman says she's not been in a relationship for 9 years, she's been fucking. Pardon my language, but because
you're making out like the fucking loads of men. Like I've not been fucking loads.
No,
of
you
men.
listen. No, I'm talking through you. This is not about you in this stage.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, like, just because we haven't been in a relationship, like I could have had relationships, but I think now I've got a zero tolerance to any bullshit at all, zero tolerance, and the kind of guy that I'm looking for is very, very hard to find. Very hard to find.
Wow, sorry. What type of guy are you looking for?
So obviously, first off, is somebody that doesn't want to live in the UK because that's not where I want to be. I need to get out of there as soon as possible. Most guys want to stay living in the UK.
Why don't you want to live in the UK? What do you want to live?
I want to live here in Africa.
You want to live in Africa?
Yeah.
Why do you want to live in Africa?
Because being here, I feel a freedom that I would never know in Europe anywhere.
What freedom do you feel? Passport sis. What freedom do you feel?
Living here, like obviously, living in the UK, the government controls everything that you do. I mean, people probably disagree with me on this, but the government controls everything you do. Life is so fast-paced. Life's very materialistic. I feel a lot of pressure and responsibility living there as well. There's many reasons. Whereas when I'm here, I have freedom. Life is different, I can sit down outside of an evening time with my friends and just sit and chill outside. I can sit outside in the morning and eat my breakfast. These small things that I appreciate more than anything. And this summer I went to stay in a village, and it was the most soul cleansing experience ever. Like it was back to basics, no running water, sleeping outside on the roof of the house, chickens running around in the living room, cooking on an open fire. It was the most amazing experience. I just loved every second of it.
Okay. So that was so how many times have you been to Cape Verde? How many times?
I've been coming here since 2015 every year.
Okay. So that's your place.
Yeah, this is my place. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I've got a question.
Yeah. So Evelyn says, how old are you? She did not catch it. And how have you been able to translate your trauma as a mother and filter that for your children? How is your mom still involved?
Okay, so I'm 46. In terms of translating my trauma, I think it's made me a better parent. I have an amazing relationship with my kids now, because I've just done everything that my mother did. I've just done the opposite to everything that my mother did, the complete opposite. And my kids, honestly, I have the most amazing relationship with them. So I think it has made me a better parent. What I've been through, 100%. And my mum's not involved. My mum's not involved at all now.
Okay. Leon wants to know, how did you find me? How did you find my content?
So some guy popped up on my. I put a post on my Snapchat. And some guy popped up on my Snapchat and said, "Oh, I think you'd be really good on my friend's show." And he sent me your link, and here I am.
Yeah, big up whoever that was, man.
Yeah.
So let me let TikTok. So TikTok guys, we're currently streaming live on YouTube at the moment. If you've never seen what we're doing, so we're having a conversation with Michelle, and she's been quite open with us, telling us about her upbringing, and it's quite a deep story, and it involves, drug use, it involves going to prison. Not her, obviously. And yeah, it involves, racism. There's been lots of stuff going inside her, and she's been quite open to us. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Link in the bio. And we're not taking any requests on here currently to stream. Actually, we might take some people here. If you've got any questions, just send them through here, and I'll read them out. And we can throw it across here. Just letting TikTok know what's going on. So when you first saw my content, what did you think when you first saw it?
I was quite impressed by it, actually, because I love the way that you challenge people.
Whoa, she's impressed.
And so sometimes I'll find myself actually like shouting at the screen. Do you know what I mean? Like I get frustrated with some of the people that you have on there. I'm not gonna lie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I get frustrated with some of the people I have on there, mate. I get frustrated.
I definitely would love to do like a podcast with you with some of those women, just so I could challenge them face to face as another woman. Do you know what I mean?
Wow. Well, I welcome that. When you come back into the country, let me know, and then I'll get you on the show. I'll happily get you on the show. It's fine.
Yeah, I think people look at it as you challenging women as, oh, he's a guy, he's saying this, saying that, but to come another woman challenging another woman, I think it gives it a different angle, if you know what I'm saying.
Of course. But guys, you have to understand something. Like, I love women. Oh my God, guys, I love women. I actually do. Like, I love women. I love women so much. Like, I love women. I don't even know. And this is, like I said before, this is that agape love. Like, you have to have a certain type of love in order to do what I do, right? But loving women and supporting women and being a supporter of women does not mean that you will not criticize women or let them get away with bad behavior. This is confusion that people seem to not understand. I can love you. I can, you know what I mean? Want the best for you, but I'm not going to support your bad behavior. I'm not going to do it. And if you do something, that I'll call it out. And this is the problem. And whenever you do, they're gonna be, oh my God, he hates women, misogynistic. Stop doing that. It's quite you know what I find? I find it quite low talking points. If all you can do is whenever someone criticizes something or says something, you try to say that means they hate women, or it means that they can't get an incel. Let me explain to you what incel is. An incel, okay? It's an abbreviation for involuntary celibate, and basically it's supposed to go out to the guys who have been X'd out from the sexual marketplace that women cannot get. It means that they are celibate because they have no choice. They cannot get any girls. When women throw these words out, take one look at me. And I don't do this because I think I'm we did the what do you think yourself out of 10? I said I'm a 5. I didn't mind. People argue saying not, but do I look like I'm an insult? Like, do you get me? It's stupid. So when people say that, what they're trying to do, they're trying to throw off the conversations. Or if you speak about OF girls or strippers or people in the industry, they'll say it's because you want one. Or no, please, can we stop doing this? Can we just stop? Whenever someone says something, it's not because we want you. No, women say this because it's all they can do. Whenever a man doesn't agree with them, it's because they want it. No, I don't want to be with you. No, I don't want your dirty crutches. I said this before. No. How about no? But women are not used to men saying no. Women are not used to men actually having a moral compass or being able to be like, I don't want that. Like, no, women are not used to saying that. So, because of that, it's like, yeah, guys, please keep liking the video. TikTok, please keep liking the video. Let me go through some Instagram. Some say it's not what you want at your age, my dear. It's about what is attainable.
No, to see who is this guy? No, it's not. It's not that at all. Like, I had this argument with a guy not long ago, saying to me, "Oh, it's about what's attainable, and you should settle for this, and you should settle for that." No, I don't need to do that. I'm perfectly happy on my own. I've been on my own for 9 years. If somebody comes into my life and wants the same things as me, and we can do something, then that's cool. But if not, I'm perfectly happy, like, on my own. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't think anyone's perfectly happy by their own. I think it's quite sad for anyone to think that they should be on their own. It's not. With a human, we are humans. We are social creatures. We are not supposed to be on our own.
Yeah, but I think I can get that human interaction from my friends. Do you know what I'm saying? I've got.
No, you can't. No, you can't. You cannot.
You don't think so?
You cannot replace. That's like trying to say I can get the human interaction from a woman from my male friends. Are you nuts? Are you crazy? That doesn't even make any sense. It doesn't. And this is what women think they're gonna do. You think you're gonna do the Golden Girls. It's not gonna happen like that. It's not gonna be like that. At the end of the day, as you get older, or we all know anyway, you know, you have your life. Like, people care about their lives. Like, there seems to be, like, I think it's quite. I would be very worried. Like, I'm quite fortunate, you know, my parents are there together, but like, them just being together is it just makes me happy. No, my mom has someone. No, my dad has someone. Like, some of my friends, some of their biggest things that scare them is the fact that their mom doesn't have anybody. Like, for a man, one of the things that pains your heart is to see your mother alone. You won't understand it. You'll be like, oh, I'm strong, I'm soft. But men, we don't want to see our mom being, I'm happy alone, because it's not. No one is happy alone. It's just something that we say because we're alone and we have to say it, right? And the reason why they were saying it's not about what you want at your age, my dear, it's about what's attainable, is because this thing when you said about settling. Well, you know, you have 5 kids, you know, 2 separate baby fathers. One passed away from a heroin addict. 2 of those kids are white. 3 of those kids are black, right? Any man that comes into this scenario, technically, he's going to be settling from you. You're a recovering drug addict. So when men hear this at this age, at 46 years old, you should be more malleable than you currently are. And this is the thing that, you know, when we hear this, we're like, yeah, okay, cool. You're talking good. You're saying you're talking about accountable, but at some point you have to understand the things that you're done are going to affect the type of outcome.
Of course. I'm not stupid when it comes to. Of course, I know that. Do you know what I mean? A guy's not going to choose me over someone who's got no kids or has had a different kind of life. I'm fully aware of this. Do you know what I'm saying? But I just want to be with somebody who has the same dreams as me, and I can't settle for somebody who doesn't have that.
What are your dreams? What are these dreams that you have?
It's the lifestyle, isn't it? So obviously, I want to live in Africa. I want to live in a village. Yeah. I want to have this like chilled, relaxed life. I want to grow vegetables.
Are your kids with you right now?
No.
The kids aren't with you now.
No. So my kids are with the father at the moment for Christmas. This is the second time that he's had them in 9 years. So because after we broke up, it was quite a stressful time. I was one of these bitter baby mothers who couldn't control her emotions.
Oh, so you was a bitter baby mama?
Yeah, 100%. 100% I was, yeah.
What did your bitterness entail you doing?
It was, well, I think it was more about me being able to, I couldn't manage my emotions around the breakup, right? And instead of doing the right thing and trying to work with him and all that, I just cut all contacts, and I was like, no, I can't handle my own emotions. So it's better that he doesn't see the kids, basically.
Guys, it's never better. That's selfish.
No, I know. I understand that now. But, you know, at the time, I couldn't manage myself and I couldn't manage my emotions.
But how many years for how long did that go on? Did you stop him from seeing his kids?
No. So listen, it all kind of turned. So basically, I'd say it probably took me about 3 years to really be ready, you know, to recover. But by this time, this guy's got massive resentments towards me. Massive resentments.
Can you blame him? You stopped him from seeing his kids for 3 years.
No. Listen, I'm not blaming him. I'm not blaming him at all. There was a lot of other stuff as well. There was resentments around many things. But this guy's got massive resentments towards me. And we can't communicate. It was just a big mess. And I tried, you know, I tried to get him into counselling and things like that, but it just didn't work because he couldn't be accountable for his part in what had happened, and he was bitter towards me. Anyway, luckily, I was speaking to his girlfriend, because obviously something changed, and all of a sudden he was able to communicate with me, and we could have these conversations and stuff. And I spoke with his girlfriend, and he said that when his dad died, it was like a massive changing point for him, and that's what kind of turned it all around. So now finally we can sit and have a conversation. And, you know, he took the kids in October for the school holidays, and he's taken them now for Christmas. I'm hoping now that we can just continue in an ideal world. And I know, you know, I sit and listen to a lot of baby mums as well who say, you know, oh, my kids are not going near his new girlfriend, you know, and all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas now we've got like it's a blended family. Do you know what I mean? And it's nice. My kids have got him. They've got his girlfriend, who is an amazing mum as well, and they've got me. So they're winning everywhere now. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think what I would say to any women who is like, oh no, don't let the girlfriend and this, that, and the other. I'd say, you know, like, take a look at yourself, really.
Yeah.
Take a look at yourself, and, you know, do what is best for the kids, because it is better to have more people that love them in their life. 100%.
When she says, I don't know what's the bigger red flag: 5 kids, 2 baby dads, or being in a recovery, or being single for 9 years. Okay. That's how men look at it. That's how a lot of men.
You know what? That's his opinion, and that's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. I can go on.
You're used to being on your own now. You're setting your ways at 46, which is hard to reverse. And 7 years lockdown don't count. Laughing out loud.
Yeah, I think maybe I am setting my ways a lot. Definitely. Yeah. 100%. I like the freedom that being on my own allows me to have. Definitely. You know, yeah. I can book a flight and disappear off whenever I want, or, you know, pick up my kids and go here and go there. I don't have to consider anybody at all, which is quite nice.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't have anyone to fight over the TV remote with either.
Okay. So talk to me. Who did you go Cape Verde with then?
When?
Now, who are you there with?
I'm on my own.
You're on your own.
Yeah.
Africa, that is the biggest red flag at anything else.
Why is that a big red flag?
Are you right? I don't know, guys. Like, you know what? Chat. Why is a single white woman in Africa and Cape Verde by herself a red flag? You guys want to do it, or should I do it, or should we?
No, come on, let me hear it.
You know what? Let me not do it. Let's have some fun first. Let the chat.
Yeah, come on.
Why is it a red flag for this woman to be in Cape Verde without her kids at Christmas? But even, to be fair, forget that part, because you said you gave it to the. Yeah, forget that. She's by herself in Cape Verde. Yeah, and she said she wants to live there. Why is it a red flag, guys? I want to know. Chat gang, because I can do it, but I think it'll be a bit more fun if they do it.
Come on then, let's hear it. Let's hear what you've got to say.
She's in Cape Verde by herself. Where's that? I didn't even know. That's what part of Africa is that?
It's West Africa.
West Africa, isn't it? It's West Africa. Yeah. Chat gang. Okay, let's start with Winston. He says, going on holiday her own is a bigger red flag than everything I previously said. Wow.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. So let me hear what everybody's got to say, and then I'll tell you.
Going on holiday on her own
the whole story
is a bigger red flag than anything I previously said. Okay, that's what he said.
Okay,
I'm gonna let.
Come on, let's hear the rest, because you don't even know the story. You're just making judgments now. Let's hear what you've all got to say. Come on.
How many times have you been to Cape Verde by yourself?
This is my 3rd time by myself.
Hey, okay. Leon says we know why. Leon, we don't know why, man.
No, we don't, Leon. Why? Why? Come on, Leon. Tell me why I'm going there. Come on.
Going on holiday by yourself is the same as being single for 9 years. You're smashing foreign. Come on. Coming to your
that is, you know what? That is absolutely not
blown
true.
up by random men.
That's absolutely not true. Carry on.
Oh my God. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. They're saying you're going on holiday by yourself is the same thing as being single for 9 years.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Continue. Absolutely not.
That's what they're saying.
Well, they're wrong. They don't even know. They've got no idea.
That's what they're saying. They're saying that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying.
Yeah. Well, let them say that. So I first went to Cape Verde. I first came here 2015 with 4 of my kids. It was relatively undeveloped back then. The island that I was on, I'm on a different island right now. It was relatively undeveloped back then. And there was this beach, and my kids were just running wild on this beach, and I'd never seen them so free. And I just thought, this is where I need to be. So I bought myself an apartment, and I've been coming ever since with my kids. I've got a group of friends here, expats, lovely women who are like my best friends. We all have the same kind of mind.
Well, are they all white women as well?
No, some black, some white.
Are they expats? Are they with their husbands? Or are they all single?
So no, some have got husbands, some are single. There's a whole group of us, and we just have this connection, obviously, which is being here. Sorry. We have this connection, which is being here, and I have a much better social life here. I have better friends here. Just everything's better. Like today, I told you I was in the town today. I was out with my friend and her boyfriend. We were all hanging out together. So yeah, it's just about quality of life, like sex and men has got nothing to do with it.
So then, if you're gonna move, then I would think that you could get, there would be good men out in Cape Verde then.
I'm going to be really controversial, and I'm going to say this now. The guys here don't have enough money.
For what? What do you mean?
Sorry.
Okay.
The guys here don't have enough money, and they're just all of them. They're just looking out for. They see me as ATM, Bank of England, and obviously because I'm old as well. You get all the young guys looking for the old lady who's going to pay for everything. It's just all like fucked, basically.
Yeah, but you have to understand, you're older white woman in Africa. What did you think was going to happen?
No, I understand that because the majority of old white women that come out here come for the sex and come for the men. You know what I mean? It's that's the truth of it. Look at Gambia, for example. Jeez, I would never go there.
Wow. The mad thing about it is like not many people know about that.
Oh, do they not? All right, okay.
For you to know about that lets you
know. Do you know why I know about that? Because I have a friend.
Why do you know about Gambia and the Boys?
Let me tell you how I know about Gambia.
What do you know about that?
So I have a friend who is my age, yeah? And she goes to Gambia with another group of old women every single year for 2 or 3 months just to get her insides dug out.
We know that. We know that. I know that. I've spoken about it. I did a whole show on it.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
And I didn't see that show.
I did a whole show on it. I literally did. And so listen. You're a white woman in Africa. You've gone there, and essentially, look. Someone said that. Let me read that out. That is your place to escape. You get more attention from the black men that love English girls. You want to get scooped up. The idea is it.
No.
Okay, look. Okay. All right. This is what it comes down to, right? Like any ideal place where you go for a woman or for a man is going to have a partner there for you. If you're there and your friends are in relationships or you're going out to dinner, like you said, you're out with your friend and their boyfriend, that's that's you know what I mean. There's like traveling across the halfway world to be in a hot country on a beach by yourself. It's kind of sad. And no matter how ways you try to, no matter how much you try to wrap it up as anything, it's not a nice existence. Nobody wants to be, especially as you get older. So here's the point again. What the guys were saying at some point is if you're in that place, you're supposed to be with somebody, because you know that's the whole point of getting older. Like you're supposed to get old with somebody. You've had your kids. It's time to have your life. And if you can't find it, it says to men, and it says that you've overinflated your asking price or the things that you want. So so you have to be more malleable and willing at this age, particularly in order for you to start to maybe consider options you didn't consider before. Because you are a white woman in Africa, an older woman at that. Men are going to look at you as an ATM, and you're in a country, as you said, you were there as it was getting developed. If you're going to be there, you should be aware this is going to be happening. If I'm in Africa, if I'm in
I'm fully aware of it. I'm fully aware.
No, but I'm saying that should be a bonus for you. One of the bonuses of being in these countries. So you have the passport bros movements. Okay, initially started from America. Men were tired of having to deal with women's attitudes, whatever. So they said, particularly for Americans who don't travel outside the country, it was all about getting their passports and going and finding other women, right? But the benefits of this is a lot of the women in these other countries, they were more traditional, and a lot of the times they didn't ask as much from the men as they asked from the women. So this movement spotted all of this, right? And men have been quite successful with it. A lot of women didn't like it. They were saying, "Oh, you know what, men are they can't get girls in this country, so they're going to go and do." But a lot of men have done quite well off passport. To be fair, in this country, men have been going across to get their Thai wives for the longest time. You know what I mean? Russian wives. Okay. So, but men also understand this when we go. And we want a woman that's going to be more traditional. We want a woman that's hasn't got high body count. We want a woman that's gonna be submissive. There's something we have to give this woman. We have to give this woman. It's an exchange. We can't just go across there and say, you know what, I'm gonna go to a country and I want a woman to be submissive. I want her to have my kids. I want to do all these things. And guess what? I'm not gonna give her no money. Then she's gonna be like, well, I might as well deal with one of these guys in this country already. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? So, if you are going to be an African, you bought an apartment there. Most people where you're from can't afford to buy an apartment. You bought a holiday home where you can come back and forth. Like at some point, you are gonna have to understand there is going to be a trade-off, and you're gonna have to understand that I am in a better position than my partner. And that's going to come with something. You just have to understand that if you don't want that, then you need to go for the types of men that you can. But then those men would pick you by now. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I don't see the way. I don't know. The way that I look at it is like I said to you. I'm just like, why go to Spain?
Yeah,
what's in Spain for me?
no black men for sure. They say once you go black, you never go. Listen, you never go Spain. Because if you take the S of Spain, all you have is pain, and these women they don't want that type of pain anyway. You get me? So I'm saying to you. So
listen, I could find myself a Latino in Spain. I suppose I've never had that experience before.
No. She don't want no. She don't want no Dorado, bro. She don't want that blood. No Diablo. She don't want that. She don't want that. Guys, please, everyone in the chat, I see consistent people in the chat. Please like the video, subscribe to this channel. Guys, hit us with a super chat. She's been giving us a real, she's been delivering us, a real stellar whole. I feel like you've been very open today. You've given us so much today, like on all different accounts. It's a good chat. It's been a lot. I didn't realize it's going to be like this.
No, I didn't expect to be doing the life story myself, but it is what it is, and I did promise you honesty. So there you go.
You get better access to sex more easily compared to England. You may not want sex with all the men, but you can crave the attention that you don't get in England. It's true.
It's a what I'm saying. Maybe I'm just different, but it's not even about that. It's just really not. I don't want attention from the guys here. I really don't want attention from them.
You went all the way to Africa to Cape Verde, a black man. You say you do not want attention. Stop the cap. Come on.
No, honestly, it's not.
If you didn't want attention, you could have stayed in England and no one, and it would have
No,
just been
because like I said to you, it's about the lifestyle here. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here for the men or anything like that. I'm here for the
what is the lifestyle? What is the lifestyle?
Like I said to you, it's this simple way of living, the very simple way of living, and living in freedom and living, like, for example, my health, right? Let me throw this at you. So when I'm in the UK, yeah, I've got stomach issues, I've got this, I've got that. As soon as I come here, I'm like 3 days here, I'm like a brand new woman. You know, I can eat what I want.
It's different. It hits different.
It's just the whole lifestyle is different. The food is different. Like you look at the food in the UK.
Fish and chips ain't gonna do that for you over here, darling. It's not gonna do that.
No, exactly. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. And I eat, you know, like I've got my friend who's climbing coconut trees, chopping down coconuts, and I'm drinking fresh coconut water every morning. Do you know what I mean? It's just a whole different life.
Yeah, but the reason you can benefit from that is because you have the benefit of having the currency exchange. You have the benefit of being British, you know, and being able to have things in this country where you build over. What's the exchange rate? What's the currency like there? What's to the pound?
So they use escudos.
What's the currency?
Escudos, Cape Verde and escudos.
Escudos, guys. Escudos. This money. This must be so. The currency must be exchange rate must be so bad. I've never heard of escudos in my life. This must be the worst.
It's a closed currency, so you can only actually buy it here. You can only actually get it here. You can't get it anywhere else in the world. You can only get it here. So what people do is they get euros, because what you bring your euros here and then you exchange it into their currency.
Guys in the chat, I know I got some sleuths in the chat. Can someone please get me the GDP for Cape Verde, please, and the average income and the average monthly salary and living wage?
I can tell you all that.
No, I want someone to go and do that. I want someone in there to go and do that. Guys, can someone please get me the GDP for Cape Verde and the average income and the cost of living, please? Please. Can someone get that? Let me read. Talk Wheel Official says the transparency has been given has been good. Yes, it has been good. It has been a good conversation. Guys, like the video. Please like the video. Like the video. For everyone that's in the chat, please like the video. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, I don't know why you would not done that. It doesn't make any sense. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube. You should have done that already. Turn on notifications so we can keep you informed when we drop the content like this. Leo says, good for you. You're in a better health and eating healthy out there. You also have access to loads of easy sex.
I like stop with the sex, man. Oh my God. Do you know?
I don't know why you just don't want to admit that you're getting your back blown up by a young African guy. It's cool. I don't know why.
Do you know what? I could get really honest here. Yeah, I could get really honest.
God, finally. Do
you want me to get really honest?
Yes,
here?
yes, I do. Yes, I do. Honestly, finally. Please.
Right, okay.
Let's go.
Right. Cape Verdean guys are terrible at sex. Terrible. Very boring. Very, very boring. And just not my bag at all. Can I
ask you a question?
Yes.
Well, you said you sampled. What did you say?
I've sampled a couple of them, yeah. I've tried it out a couple of times. And I've had conversations. I've had conversations with friends, and you know about the whole sex thing and how guys are and stuff like that. It's a generalized thing, right? It's a generalized thing. The guys here are boring, and I'm just putting that out there.
Oh my God!
I had to be honest, didn't it?
Oh my God! Oh my God! You're making me laugh. Hold on. I want to wait. Okay. Hold on.
Why am I making you laugh?
You're making me laugh. You get me? Hold on. You're making me laugh. Hold on.
I can't wait to see the comments.
Chat gang. I need some more questions about this Cape Verde. The man in chat gang, you're making me laugh. You're making me laugh. Hold on. You are really making me laugh. Like, what? What? Hey, listen, guys, chat gang. Wait, hold on. Let me go through some of this. Cape Verde average salary is about £100 a month.
No, that's not true. 250 euros a month. I don't know where that information came from.
Was that much better?
No, but I'm just saying 250. So basically, the average person makes about 250. And if you have like a really good job.
But how much is euros? That's 250 euros. How much is that? That's like 150, right?
No, it's not. It's about 130. Sorry, 230. Sorry, 230. 230 a month in pounds. But then if you've got like a really good job here, you can earn like 500 euros a month. That's like with a good job.
Yeah, but okay, so you can, so technically you are like, yeah. Yo, big up, we got Brooklyn in the house. Big up Kenford, that's it, bro. Big it up. Man is telling you to keep it classy. They say don't, wait, hold on. Cape Verde GDP is about 1.5 billion. Oh my gosh. Certain man can buy the country GDP. Oh, it's crazy. Okay. Listen. So you have to understand that you're in a yo, Doug, Doug, do you want to quickly shoot off an Instagram quickly and just hit the YouTube and the Insta, please, quickly. So what I'm trying to make you understand is the idea of going to an Africa. What you're doing is what women have been doing, like we said in Gambia. Like women have been doing this. They've been going, especially white women from Britain. They've been going over to Africa, Caribbean. They've been going to countries, more impoverished countries. They've been going there and basically having their way with the men, and taking advantage of the fact that they're older women, and in the UK, these men will not look at you the same. They will not touch you, and then you go to Africa,
100%,
and you go to Africa, and essentially. And you exploit,
No, it is. It's abuse. It is abuse. It is a form of abuse. 100%.
Well, look, I'm not out here trying to say the man because I want my man to come up. Like, so I'm not gonna say that because I understand how it works, but I want people to understand that women, this is what lies ahead for you. This is when you don't wanna focus, you don't want to get with a man, you don't want to be a wife, what lies for you is trips to Gambia, trips to Cape Verde, trips to Africa and to Caribbean, and you're going to be essentially paying to have your back blown up. And people be like,
it's true. And I had this conversation with guys here as well, and I say to them, why look at you, you're absolutely beautiful looking. Why are you selling yourself for a new pair of trainers or a phone? Do you know what I mean? Why?
Who? The guys?
Yeah. I say that's the guys. Why are you selling yourself for a pair of trainers or a phone?
Because 250 euros is 220 pounds a month, and that is all they're earning for the month, right? What other options do they have?
They do have. No, they do. They have got other options.
You're looking at it from a very white, privileged Western world, looking and thinking. You're going over there, and you earn whatever you earn in the UK, and we just found out that the average person earns £220, and you're saying to them, "Why are you doing this? You need to do something else." But you know what?
What they can do, because it's not just old white ladies that come here. There's a whole load of other.
I'm not
European women that come here. No, listen. So why not build? Because do you know the mindset here is very small-minded. So they're looking for a quick fix. Yeah, they're looking for that. They're looking for that drink. They're looking for that. Whereas, if they actually decided to build a genuine relationship with somebody, from Europe, of course, but build something genuine. Why not do that? Why not look more long term? And this is what I say.
I think European people take advantage of the fact that they make way more money than these people, and they can go over there. And like you said, the life, you talked about all the things that they can give you there. And that's based upon you couldn't have that over here. You couldn't afford to have the lifestyle. You couldn't afford to have the lifestyle you have been given to you, and the reason is you're found somewhere that
no,
was like
that's not true. It's not even about the being able to afford the lifestyle.
Well, you couldn't afford the lifestyle here. You couldn't afford it here.
Do you know what? The little amount of money that I have here, that I use here, you just wouldn't even believe it. Like, no, it's not about the lifestyle. It's not about.
No, because I'm trying to tell you something. You don't even have to spend money there, because the lifestyle and the country allows you to be in a place where the cost of living is so cheap that you don't even need to.
The cost of living isn't cheap here. The cost of living is not cheap here at all.
Okay then. So if the average wage is £220 a month, what is the cost to rent a place then?
So the cost to rent a place here is probably about £400 a month.
Yeah.
But you know, like the gas is more expensive.
How can it be £400 to rent a place if the average income is £220 a month?
Most people live in family homes, innit? They all live. You know what? They all live together. Families of like generations of families all living on family homes.
So then what you're saying to me is, it's even worse then. The scenario is even worse, because you're in a place where even if you work all the hours God sends, you still can't afford to get out of it. So you're even in a more privileged position, because most people can't afford to buy an apartment like you can. Most people that have lived in that country, have to live with their family members, but you can come from the UK based upon the fact that you have white privilege and you have the currency exchange, and you can come over to that country and then you can just buy a place, and you're going to wonder why people are going to think that you have money. Because you do have money compared to the average people that are there. They don't have anything.
No, of course, that's true.
Hold on. And what I'm trying to say to you is the attention that you get there, the lifestyle that's afforded to you there, is based on the fact that and guys, this is real economics. And it's, you don't understand it because you can't see it, because you're looking at it from a Western point of view. But trust, I'm someone that's from Africa, and I was born in Cameroon, I was born in Africa. So I understand. You don't see it. But what you're doing is a common thing that white people have been doing for the longest time. And it's built upon exploitation. You don't feel like it is because you feel as if you're conscious and you're giving something to it. But you are exploiting the community. You don't understand it. And the lifestyle you have afforded to live is based upon the fact that country is impoverished. And you went to an impoverished country with your kids and you realize that, hold on a second, I can live a better life based upon just a movement change. And I'm not hating on you. I'm not saying you can't do that. But I'm just making you aware of the fact that because of that is why you had that scenario. And so you can't say that the men aren't that good in that place. It's an impoverished place. What you're supposed to be doing as an outsider, you're supposed to be trying to, yes, if you're going to live there, you should be dating someone and try to lift them up.
Listen. You can't even pull that on me, right? Because I've been staying with a local family, nothing to do with the man, nothing to do with the man. Yeah, I don't need the man. But I've been out there in living. I've been staying. Obviously, I'm in here tonight because I'm doing this, and I've been doing some work because I needed the. But I've been staying with the local family. Do you know what I mean? And helping them out and stuff like that. Like I do that. I'm not one of these. I'm not one of these like the tourists that just come here and just abuse everything. No, that's not me at all.
I'm not saying that's you, but I have to push the question, and I have to say to you.
Of course.
I'm not saying to you you're not helping the community. I'm not saying that. I'm glad that you're there. I'm glad that you purchased a home in the community, and you're doing things like
that. No. My home's not in this community. It's on the different island. When I first came here, I had a different mindset. Okay, so I'm on the my apartment's on the tourist island. It's only as the years have gone on that I've brought myself out here. Here where I am now is considered dangerous, basically. And white people don't come here. White people don't come here where I am now. They don't come here at all.
But
I'm out there in the community, bringing things over, looking to do fundraising, stuff like that.
Yeah, but once again, you're doing the white Jesus Savior comment. Let me explain to you how it works. So, and I get it. You feel it. I get it. You want to. You're help. You're over. I get it. But a lot of white people do this. You go to Africa and you have a you have a Jesus complex. So you're saying, I'm going out in the community, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But it's all based upon, I'm not going to say you, but I say it tends to be based upon what you can get out of it, right? End of the day is
no, not at all. No, not at all.
Hold on, wait, hold on. Don't interrupt me. You could do that in the UK. People do that in the UK, but when people go to Africa, they act like it tends to be as if, well, you know what, Africa really needs me, and I'm going out there. So when we poke the conversation a little bit more,
it wasn't even that. But carry on for me anyway. Carry on.
When we poke the conversation a bit more, it tends to be all about what you can get out of it. It really tends to be all about you, because when I hear about it was all about the lifestyle that can afford me, how it makes me feel cool. But we'll talk a little bit about, okay, so what are you doing for the community? Like, because the average person earns £220 a month. You said it costs £400 to rent. The average person can't even rent a place in there. I'm just talking about, it's a bigger conversation. It's not really so much about you, because I've done something on this, and I did a whole show about women going overseas and the expectations. And I think a 45-year-old woman that's been through what you've been through, at some point, there's other women going to be like this. You know, I wouldn't want, you know, my sister, my mother, or anybody to be alone. So I'm just saying, okay, where do you go from now, and what are you trying to achieve? That's all I was trying to say. And we spoke about where you currently are, and I was like, well, women traditionally go to these places because they want certain things, and that's why we're having a conversation. Just hold on a second. Yes, big up Leon with the I see him there. Hold on, let me get it with the Leon with the £5 super chat. I see you, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you very much, bro. Guys, just like that, that's how you support the channel. If you want to support the channel, it's quite easy. You can hit us with a super. Oh, I didn't see that as well. I missed you as well, bro. Big up Kevin Thomas with a £2 super chat. I see you there. Thanks for good content tonight. Thank you very much as well for supporting the chat, guys. It's quite easy. If you want to support the channel, it's quite easy. You can hit a one-off super chat, super sticker donation. If you want to join the memberships, it's quite easy. We said that before, but the most important thing you guys do is you like the video and you subscribe and you turn the notification bells so you know when we drop content, you know. But big up everyone that is in the chat tonight. Women, are you sure you don't need a man that's into? I never believe when the women say that they don't need a man. I never listen to them, because if the right man showed up tomorrow, they would drop on their knees for that man. It's just the fact that they just don't like the options that they have. So when a woman says she don't need a man,
it's true. We don't like the options that we have. I have many options, but they're not what I want. You know what I mean?
I get that, but at some point you have to ask her, what am I giving? And then you have to also look at yourself, like, and say, right, like, you know, at some point it has to be like give and take. That's it. Men as well. And I think too many women, they try to raise their price higher and higher as they get older, when you should be putting yourself on sale. That's real. You should be. Black Friday sale. You should be doing a Black Friday Cape Verde sale, and you should be out there and letting the man them. You should be. But, you know, but some of you guys are trying to, you know, no. You need to put yourself on sale. Like, that's what some of you guys.
I'm not doing no Black Friday sale. No, thank you very much.
I mean, that's the problem. Some of you don't want to do Black Friday sale.
No.
You know what I mean? Let me give and take. You have to give and take. As long as you're not willing to give and take, you're not innocent. Yeah, you have to give and take. You know, it's not one-sided.
No, I understand that, and I'm prepared to give and take. But there's certain things like I'm not prepared to stay in the UK forever. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just not prepared to do that.
No, I hear that, and I don't feel as if you need to. So, but I'm gonna be real. No UK man, especially if he's not from Cape Verde, is gonna get on a plane and leave and go to Cape Verde.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So your husband is in Cape Verde, so you better go out and find him. He's not. That's it. He's not here. I
know. He's definitely not in the UK. I know.
He's in Cape Verde. He's not in Nigeria. Yeah, that's where your baby father's from. That didn't work.
Yeah.
You've gone and bought an apartment in Cape Verde. That's the place you go to. That's where your husband is. Yeah, so you need to focus on that, because your husband is there. He's not over. Yeah, your husband is there in Cape Verde.
Yeah. No, definitely. He's definitely not in the UK.
Yeah.
It's true.
So you're gonna pull up at my on my podcast, yeah?
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Guys, any last questions you guys want to ask her? So we're doing a 2-hour set. Any questions? Let's throw some questions out to her. How long are you out there for? Leon wants to know how long are you out there for?
Oh, just 3 weeks this time.
Just 3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just 3 weeks. Just 3 weeks.
I wish it was longer.
You wish? I'm sure you do. I'm sure you wish it was longer. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
So where are you currently living in Manchester?
Where am I living?
Yeah, Manchester.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need to come down. You're gonna come on my podcast, yeah?
Of course.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for sharing your story. I really appreciate it. Guys, any questions you guys wanna ask Michelle? She's been quite honest today. We really appreciate her. I hope Michelle, how's it been for you today? How's it been for you? You know, right?
It's been absolutely fine. No problems at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it, to be honest. I wasn't quite ready for what we were going to talk about. I just thought I was going to be talking about stuff you'd already talked about on your podcast.
I don't even know how we went here. I don't know.
I don't know, but you know what? It's all good, and I'm quite glad as well because
you know what happened?
obviously
It was after the heroin overdose. From that moment
is that what got you? Is that what got you? Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah. My husband died. Oh, how did he die? Oh, heroin overdose. I was like, what?
Well, yeah, no, I'm quite glad though because I'm just trying to start my new. I'm a therapist now. That's what I do. So I help people in recovery and with mental health issues. That's what I do for my job.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to set up my online business so that I can work remotely from here. You know, doing therapy.
Yeah.
And this is good because now I can use this to promote myself, I suppose. So yeah, and tell my story.
No, I don't know how. I don't know how well what I'm going to do for promoting it. But this was quite therapeutic today. I do believe this was quite.
Yeah, I think so as well. And I think a lot of, I don't know. I like to show people that there is hope as well. And I think as you get into your 40s as well, you know, and you are single and you know you're stuck in the UK, and I just like to show women, you know, you can have freedom and you can go and do what you want to do and have this different kind of life too, you know.
No, I'm glad. I'm glad that I was able to give you that the platform in order to do that. And like I said, I will bring you down to my podcast in London. If you don't mind traveling down to London, then we'll get.
No, I like a little adventure. It'd be nice.
Well, I mean, you travel to Cape Verde, so I can't see why you can't travel down to London.
Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying?
London,
if you knew the way that I had to get here as well, oh my god, bit of traveling involved. So yeah.
I'm glad that I'm really glad that you you know, like I'm glad that your stories had a positive, you know, somewhat positive ending. Well, it's not ending because your story's still being told, but
it's still continuing. Yeah,
still continuing.
I'm starting to write the book. I'm starting to write the book now as well, so it's going to be a whole story.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, cool. What time is it over there?
It's only an hour difference. Only 9:30 here. Well, just gone 9:30. So yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So it's cool.
Wait, it's got 9:30. Oh yeah. So it's 9:30.
9:30.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say thank you for coming onto the live today. I don't know. Do you have any social media or any things that you want people to follow you at, or where you're going to be putting out stuff or anything? Is there anything?
Yeah, I will have soon. I hope I can put the link at some point. If you want to follow me on my private Instagram, that's cool. But yeah, I'm just in the process of building the whole Facebook page and Instagram page, you know, for my business and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you want to shout out your Instagram, even if you're private, people can follow you there. If you want to set them, you can set them.
Yeah, it's Shell without the Mish bit. So CHELLE.Baines. That's my Instagram.
Okay, yeah, Shell.Baines, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And you're out in Cape Verde. Well, thank you, Shell Baines, and like I said, I appreciate you for sharing your story with me today, and obviously the guests. And yeah, man, all nice. Yes.
Look forward to London.
Yes, we look forward to having you. Yeah. And yes, be safe while you're out there and make sure you bring yourself back safely. Just hang around in the chat just now. Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. No.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, guys. How was that? Chat gang, what are you saying, man? How are we doing today, man? How are we doing? How was that? Mum knows best, live from Cape Verde. Damn. I wasn't that conversation took a whole completely different I didn't know that man, her husband died from a heroin overdose. Then she met a new guy. He was on drugs, in and out of jail. She had 2 white kids, 3 black kids. Her mom didn't want to look after the 3 black kids. She went to Cape Verde. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Guys, I was not expecting that story to take the turn that it was. And this is how it is when I do the lives. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. So yeah. Yes, it was really good. It's really good. Big up everybody. Wait, hold on. We got some super chats as well. We got some donations. Thank you for everybody for tonight, man. Big you up, Leon. I see you there, man. You know what I mean? Hit us with a £5 super chat to contribute to the channel. I appreciate you, bro. And also my guy Kerwin Thompson with a £2. Thanks for the good content tonight, bro. I'm putting out that content for you guys, man. So I appreciate the donations. Trust me. You guys have to understand something. You guys think that it needs to be big money. It don't need to be big money, man. I just appreciate when people appreciate what I'm putting out, and then they go in their pocket and they support what we're doing. But what I really want to do is I want to get you guys to subscribe to the membership. If you subscribe to the membership, $2.99 a month, the entry-level membership, you don't have to keep hitting us the super chats. You can if you want. But ideally, I want to get 5 more people to join our memberships. Once we do, I'm going to start doing a complete different new content for the memberships area. So once we get 5 more members into the members area, we're going to get more guys. So like I said, bro, thank you for your donations. I appreciate all of you guys. Yeah, man, tonight was a real story, man. I'm going to have to chop this up. We had too many gems tonight. Damn. Guys, don't do drugs. I think tonight needs to be about don't do drugs, man. Real. And when I say don't do drugs, man, I'm talking about that, man. Don't be them hard drugs. Just stay away from them. They don't do good for you. Don't do drugs, yeah? Yeah, just don't do drugs. You went for it. Hey, I see Shannon. Big up S Wavy. Yes. Guys, don't do drugs, man. But she said a real deep story today, and I really appreciate her for saying that to me, man. I thought, man, look what we got tonight, guys. We got a real good story tonight. See, everyone thinks every single time it's no. We got a real good story tonight. So big them up, big her up, man. Big her up. We got a real good story tonight. Honestly, yeah. So we're going live again tomorrow night, 8:30. You know how this thing goes. Make sure you guys like the video. Turn on notifications, guys. It's the easiest way to know when I got content dropping. Just turn on notifications, and it lets you know when the content is dropping. Okay, it's the easiest thing to do. Dominic says most people that do drugs is to take away pain from trauma earlier in life. Bro, she had a lot of trauma. She had a lot of trauma in her earlier life, so I can't even blame her. Like, I can't even fault her. She had a lot of trauma, man. And like, this is, you can tell when people got trauma. Some people just say, I got trauma. And some people got real trauma, real deep, real trauma, and you can tell she had it. So Michelle, on your journey to healing, we keep our prayer. I'm a praying man, so I always tell people, I hope you guys be praying for me anyway, because I'll be doing God's work. But we definitely keep you in good thoughts, and keep you strong energy. So guys, I'm gonna be out. Like the video, turn notification bells. Like I said, I appreciate all the guys that hit us with a super chat, to super thanks, super stickers. Turn on notification bells, join our membership, and I will be seeing you guys tomorrow when we go live again. And don't forget to share the chat, man. Keep sharing it.